I'm James Porter. I'm a wildlife photographer. I came to India to have experiences.
Hello, I'm Amanda Walker. I'm from Norwich, England, and I came to India with Barclays Bank.
All I wanted to do was travel here and shoot wildlife, shoot the birds. What I want to do is have just great experiences. I don't want things to get in my way. I don't want barriers. I just want to be able to board my train, get to my destination, and shoot wildlife.
I travel a lot for Barclays, but this is my first time coming to India, although it's a place I've actually heard about ever since I was a child.
For the last 2 months, I've been traveling all across the country, station to station. But this last trip from Delhi to Ahmedabad, this was my favorite leg so far. When I first started, I was having a lot of trouble. Signage, I couldn't read, I got lost. When I was lost, I was hungry. At some point, things started to spiral out of control. I got some help from some locals. They took me under their wing, they got me something to eat, pointed me in the right direction, but without their help, I was dead in the water. I didn't think I was ever going to get to my destination.
You know, in England, I travel a lot by train, and even there I can get confused. I mean, if you go to one of the major railway stations in London, it can be very, very hectic. So, coming to an Indian station, you know, I was apprehensive, and how would I know how to get from A to B to Z and get to the right place on the platform and so on.
When I landed at the Delhi airport, I picked up my smart card from an easy-to-use kiosk. From there, I took that to the train station. I put in my SIM, it helped me navigate. One of my big problems before, I couldn't read the signage, I was always lost. This new app was so easy to use. It guided me through the terminal, I found something to eat. Also, I could use the card to pay for what I bought to eat. So easy.
You know, when I decided to take this extra time and make this trip with my sister, I tried to go online to order our tickets. And I have to say, the Indian Railway, I mean, the British one's confusing, but this one was really confusing. And there was a terminology I couldn't quite follow and so on. So eventually, I just asked one of the Barclays Indian staffers to help me out. But we got our tickets booked, and I had some anxiety actually about the trip, given how hard the website had been. But once we got to the station and my techno sister had found out about this SIM card, the station part itself really went smooth.
And luckily for me, because since I don't plan anything, what I found out, all the train tickets were already sold. But luckily, there's something called FTQ. So what that does is it allows me as a foreign tourist to go ahead and get a ticket at the last minute. I only had about 15 minutes until the train I needed was leaving, and luckily I was able to get a ticket just in the nick of time.
You know, besides the SIM card, which we had on our phone, and it's our live feed, we picked up a little booklet, and the booklet also reinforced the information and told us where to go on the platforms and really helped us get through the train stations and what to expect.
This trip, this time, was so much better than the last time I took Indian Railways. 3 years ago I came, I had an awful experience. Most of it was my own fault, but nevertheless, this time it was so much easier.
We went from Mumbai to Goa to Gokarna and on to Bangalore, and it was a terrific trip. And you know, going back to England, I mean, I'll tell all my friends, I mean, it's really now getting to be much easier and much more friendly to travel in India. I really recommend it.